This is Joey Green for I-Likeitalot.com. We're here at Doppelgangaz.
EP. So this is a matter of fact. We out here in London. You see me representing to the fullest right here. You know what I mean? Safe. We safe out here. You know what I mean?
Safe as fuck.
I want to ask, just randomly out there. We'll go back to growing up and so forth. I don't know, for me, in my head, you remind me of R.A. the Rugged Man. Did you ever go from R.A. the Rugged Man?
We actually had the pleasure of meeting him recently at A3C in Atlanta. Yeah. And now we figured out we got 2 shows with him. You know what I mean? So I'm super excited to like watch him perform. You know what the thing with him is, like, you've always heard the stories about him. You know what I mean? That was like the big stuff. And you know, with us, we always do the best we can to do our research. So, you know, we've definitely been checking out his stuff. And yeah, I can't wait to see him live, definitely. But yeah, you know, I just think, you know, he's an interesting character. We're interesting characters, and it's not a surprise that people can see certain similarities. You know what I mean? Because you could tell he does his own thing.
Hear ye, hear ye. Yeah. In this future of hip-hop history, I'm here to bring on the people's champ, R.A. the Rugged Man.
I'm the champ, I'm the champ, I'm the champ of the...
Put your hands up, time to wild out. This is how we do it, we're here to turn it out. Put your hands up, time to wild out. This is how we do it, we're here to turn it out. Yo, my flow reminiscent of a prime grand poobah. My tongue sharper than the sword to the Japanese Yakuza beat.
There he is. Both of you together, listen to it, you're gruff. And then I Rugged Man, that guy was, they're both just rugged. All just, you know, the black cloak lifestyle thing going on, and you know, the mentality behind it. How did that come about? I mean, is there political kind of you know, realization to it, or is it just the way you grew up? How did that come about?
The cloak is that final piece to put on and literally cloak out whatever you have going on behind the scenes, so nobody has to know. All you get is that final product, is that cloak. But you don't know that behind that is some of the worst gear in the world. Yeah, I mean, we did video. I had a freaking. You want to talk about? I was doing videos with sweat outfits on. You know what I mean? That cloak held me down. It gave me something for you to look at without saying this fucking guy had the nerve to come do a video with a sweat outfit on. But that's literally what it is, man. It's the final piece, so you don't have to see what else is going behind the scenes. All you see is the output. You don't know that back then we didn't have any money to get this done, or we didn't have this to do this, or we got it done by doing this, or finagling this. All you know is what we put out, and if you like it, then that's that cloak, man. And it goes for anybody else too. Cloak out, man. Take what you have and make something with it.
How was the process for this new album, and what made you want to? What was the route that you took that was different from the rest, if there was one? You know, and what's the communication in this one now?
The idea of the way we go about stuff is always the same. Like I said, we don't know what we're doing, and it just kind of comes together. So the process is the same, but like we always say, like our albums just represent a block of time. You know what I mean? And that's what we want. Like we would never take 2 years to work on an album. Although, you know, between Loan Sharks and Heart was 2 years, but we didn't work on Heart for 2 years. It needs to be condensed. We want it to represent a point in time. Like it needs to be you know, when we reflect back on it, it's like, wow, like we were going through that at that time. That's what it represents. So it's like hard for us to say like this is a new album. It's very much catering to women, and like nah, like we don't work like that. It's just all we can tell you is that when you experience this album, you're gonna experience what we experienced at that point in time, how we were feeling, the jokes that were being said, what we were going through in our lives. And that's the best way we can represent it. It is literally an audio, like it's like taking a screen grab of what's on your screen, you know, on your computer at this moment. And you look back on that 2 years and say, oh wow, I had that on my desktop. I was watching this movie. That's what this album is. It's the audio version of that. It's a snapshot of what happened in that amount of time. And it's the best way to explain it. You guys got to hear it. You know what I mean? And I know people would prefer if you said this is a fucking gritty album with blah blah. And you just can't explain it like that. It's our lives, in in a certain amount of time.
You know, it's very rare that you ever hear anybody comment on the work like that. You know, everybody has some kind of angle, but in retrospect, it's like your diary as you go through life.
Totally. I mean, that's exactly what it is.
Because we're always like, if we're not working on stuff, we're either talking about working on stuff or saying like, yo, it's just like music is just like it's what we do just all the time. Right. So it's not really like a point in time where we like stop and then we're gonna start up again just to work out something. It's kind of like just like a natural progression that just happens. So you know, we might just start working on something and then we just know like, you know, like this is it right here. You know, we know like you were saying, like we're not really the type of cats to have like just a song we do here and then a song we have here and then just like clump it together. You know what I mean? Like we mostly get into like this mode for a certain point of time, work on stuff. You know what I mean? So
you know, like an artist says like, this new album, like I know my last album was kind of like poppy, but like I'm gonna go hardcore on this album. Like imagine, like I couldn't even imagine us like saying like this is the angle. Like we would just put ourselves in a box from the jump. Like we leave it wide open, and you know what? At the end of the day, it's very cohesive because it's us. I think you're less cohesive when you say I'm going hardcore on every track because that's what I want to put out this time. It's just not gonna come out like that. You know what I mean? Let the shit breathe. Let the music take. You know, you and the music should be kind of one. Like, why are you saying I'm gonna make hardcore music, but I'm not feeling that today? Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? We can't do that.
Sometimes maybe you just want to hug a teddy bear.
Yeah. We got the songs for the hugging teddy bears. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. How are you feeling at the moment?
Right.
Man? That's really good. And much respect for that. That's, to be honest, it's quite influencing. To be honest with you, yeah.
No, man, I appreciate it. Like, that's it. It's just a reflection of us. That's it. That's it.
Just quickly, I mean, okay, from each of you, I mean, you might be in unison, maybe not. Is there anything in particular that you want to tell somebody regarding, you know, their progression of life or what to kind of aim for? Anything from you, sir?
For me personally,
good advice.
Yeah, well, I mean, what I've noticed in my life lately is that I've been known to be a procrastinator, and a few major things in my life have come down to the last minute, and I'm so happy I did them, but it really took other people stepping in and telling me to do it, and I just feel like at this point in my life, like I can't do that anymore. I have to go for it from the jump. You know what I mean? I can't wait for deadlines to help me say, oh, you know what? Maybe I will do it. I just want to do things, you know what I mean? So please, man, like I was telling in another interview, we had a friend who went through a serious traumatic accident, and he's doing well. But it was such a wake-up call. Like, you know what? You got to do the shit you want to do. Like, you have to. So, for anybody, you have to, man.
Especially them youngins.
Just do it. No procrastinating. Do it.
Definitely.
Anything for you? Any kind of like words of like life advice?
Yeah, that's it. Like I would just like same thing, man. Like just like you know, I feel like too many people think of like there's like a predetermined route that you have to take in life and stuff like that. And you know, it's, you know, you only get one shot, and honestly, man, like forget what everybody else is doing, man. Like I don't care if you want to do, I don't care if you're a man and you want to do ballet and see-through onesie. They get on the ice, homie. You know, nothing's promised. You know what I'm saying? You can get clapped by a Mack truck walking out your front door. You know what I mean? So I would just say just to utilize your time and just make sure you get it popping. You know what I mean? For real.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hope everybody takes that in and, you know, uses it to go forward with themselves.
Yeah, I hope so.
Definitely will from this interview.
I needed it. I needed somebody to push me. Hopefully, I can give somebody else a push.
Yeah. Nobody's perfect too. You know?
Yeah, no.
So you learn as you go. Yeah.
Except for some female cartoon characters.
Sure.
Yeah.
Some might be perfect.
Yeah, definitely.
Feel you.
I always thought that was funny. Like I had a friend. I never really thought to say something like I had a friend growing up be like, yo, this chick is bad, talking about like a video game character, like, and I thought it was funny, like, you know what I mean, like I playing like Street Fighter, yo, Chun-Li is bad. Definitely take that.
It was like, you know, Rogue from X-Men.
Yeah.
Oh. She had that accent.
Yeah.
Oh, the southern joint.
Yeah. Twang.
Honey boys.
You know what I mean? She could fry some chicken real good.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Twang and shit.
Yeah.
She'll knock somebody out for you.
Yeah, it's
Greasy.
perfect, yeah.
Greasy.
Perfection.
Yeah. You fly. You just hop on the back, go anywhere.
You know what I mean? Let's get some food.
Yeah, if you got beef, if you got beef, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
That shit is over with.
I would talk crazy shit. She was my girl.
It's done.
I would pop off to everybody.
That's smack talk.
I will come everywhere around the world. But hey, niggas know who I am.
Yeah.
So fuck that.
Yeah.
I have roll behind me. I'm good.
Come see me. Come see me.
I ain't never known you to lie.